Independent TV 7. I greet you. It shall be a blissful day ahead of us. The headline we have here says if Nigeria didn't celebrate elected officials, who rig elections, young people won't forge certificates. Bitcoin chief insists on sponsoring Mmesoma. Okay. Thanks for visiting, please. Founder of Tatcoin, Girls Chibueze, also known as Bitcoin Chief, has maintained his choice to support Mmesoma Ejikeme's international education, despite the fact that she was indicted for faking exam results. He claimed that if politicians who falsify their credentials can be supported and accepted, the little girl should also receive the same treatment. He offered to send her to the United States, Canada, or the United Kingdom to further her education. After the panel established by the Anambra State government to look into the alleged fabrication of Mmesoma's joint admissions and matriculation board JAMB, the result issued its finding. Chibueze reaffirmed his commitment on his Twitter page. He wrote, "Dear all, I will still sponsor Mmesoma whether she agreed or not. That is not my problem." Supposedly, illegality was not celebrated openly, like INEC swearing in a president who didn't win the elections. A president with a forged certificate and no trace of primary to university education. If Nigeria didn't celebrate elected officials who rig elections, etc., then young people won't see a reason to forge certificates and be celebrated openly. While we address this, we must look inwardly at the entire society. If you want us to accept, celebrate, and defend a president who rigged the election with forged certificates, we must also not destroy little girls' future with a forged certificate. I will personally call her and explain to her that JAMB numbers don't define how far she can go in life, and next time she shouldn't bother forging one. I and our company at Voice of the East will still sponsor her. Whenever we are ready to clean the mess society has become, we will start with public officials, many who are elected with forged certificates. They are the bad example people like Mmesoma are copying from, if that is the case. She has made a mistake and she must be corrected and shown the right path for the next event. According to Bitcoin Chief, for those that do not know Bitcoin Chief and for those that knows him, he will say he has, giving us a good gesture, making move, even if he has not started, even if he's just saying with his mouth, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. At least no politician even came out to even say I have interest in this little kid. Now they will be using the youth of nowadays as a scapegoat to say yes. They know the year what they are, this, they are that. They always indulge themselves in bad things, indulge themselves in hooliganism. They usually indulge. They are stubborn. They are this, they are that. Wow. But human beings have forgotten that the same punishment for big sin, as they call it, the same as small sin in the sight of God or thereabout. But nobody is out. Alright, no one has known yet. So the bad government or bad leadership is what we are seeing today. Bad leadership, bad economy. There is this saying that says "Your Shinai, your kind guy." In China or Japan, it simply means good thinking, good product. In one of those Asian countries, that's what they believe. That is the power of LG. Good thinking, good product. Your Shina, your Kanga. If the leaders of this country are good, then they will produce good results. So since in them they are here to embezzle, to wiggle, to make sure that I need to milk this national cake. This is my share of the national cake, so it's an opportunity for me to do this, and they will deviate from the policy or the system and the plan of governance. According to Bitcoin chief, he says, "Dear all, I will still sponsor Mmesoma, whether she agreed or not. That's not my problem. Suppose illegality was not celebrated openly, like INEC swearing in a president who didn't win the elections, a president with a forged certificate and no trace of primary to university education. If Nigeria didn't celebrate elected officials who rig elections, etc. Young people won't see a reason to forge certificates and be celebrated openly. While we address this, we must look at the entire society. If you want us to accept and celebrate, also defend a president who rig election with a forged certificate, we must also not destroy little children's future with a forged certificate, if that is it. I will personally call her and explain to her that jump numbers don't define how far she can go in life, and next time she shouldn't bother forging one if need be. I and our company at Voice of the East will still sponsor Mmesoma. Wow, a round of applause for Bitcoin Chief. And whenever we are ready to clean the mess society has become, we will start with public officials. The many who are elected with forged certificates, they are the bad examples, people like Mmesoma are copying from. Okay, she has made a mistake. That is a mistake if she has done so. She had made a mistake, and she must be corrected and shown the right path for the next time. Yeah, this article is very interesting, and it's more or less like this saying that says we are the children of tomorrow, we are the future leaders, or rather we were the future leaders. Those that are still leading are still leading. Buhari came in 1984. He still came in 2015. Wow. Now, those that they said they were the leaders of tomorrow, they have grown to that height whereby they can handle a community, a domestic home, they can handle streets, they can handle local government, they can handle chairmanship, they can even handle state governors, let alone the presidency. So if they had given the youth chance, to make ends meet for themselves, or rather to provide jobs, to provide materials, to make sure that the life we live in Nigeria is bearable. Now there are sentiments, the tribalism, or let me say political agenda. Yes, anything you say, this is political. They that even practice the politics, they don't even know the politics. They don't know what politics stands for. They don't even know what the democracy they adopted stands for. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like to share views in the comment section. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. You ain't gonna watch more. It's so cool, man.